Hi everybody, welcome back. Today's look is sort of a request. I posted this look on my Instagram. I was participating in a tag for work and I had several people mention that they really liked it. Somebody asked me if I was going to make a video, so I decided what the heck, why not? I love this makeup look. I think it's really pretty. It's very easy to put together. I didn't do a whole video showing like my foundation and whatnot. I basically just went to the eye part. So, but if you are interested in seeing my look for today, keep watching. It's coming right up. Alright, I'm going to start with a little bit of my Camel Coat paint pot. This is from MAC. And I'm going to apply that with a brush. If you guys hear noise in the background, we got a cat. And the cat and Daisy are working on trying to get to know one another. The cat, I don't really feel wants to be too bothered with Daisy, but Daisy is very curious, very persistent, and won't leave the cat alone. So you may hear some hissing and growling in the background, and that is just them working through their problems. Daisy's like, what the heck, man, I've been here longer. Now we've got a cat in here. And poor Charlie's been here the longest, and Charlie's just like, whatever. I'm so used to this, it's not even funny. Okay, so a little bit of Camel Coat. I guess I should zoom in, right? So, just a basic color. You could use Painterly if you have Painterly. Honestly, I just happen to have Camel Coat in front of me, so that's why I'm using it. But Painterly will work also. The next color I'm going to use is this one here. And of course, these are all MAC colors because obviously when I'm at work, I have to be wearing MAC. So this one is called Uniterrupted, and it's one of my favorite crease colors, and I'm going to apply that with my 217 brush. I actually have several of these Uninterrupted colors because if I'm not mistaken, they're going to be discontinued. Hello. They're going to be discontinued, so I keep buying them so I don't run out. So I'm going to go ahead and apply some of this to my crease. I'm just tilting my head back a little bit, just so that I can see into my crease, and I'm following the curve of my eyeball and my bone here. And then what I like to do is sort of blend upward, because if you have deep set eyes like mine, if you keep that color just in your crease, you can't really see it too well. Now that my crease color's on, I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of an inner corner color in. This one is called Brulee. That's what it looks like. You can use something a little bit brighter if you want to, but I'm going to go ahead and use Brulee. And this is just going to go right into my inner corner here. Oh, and the brush that I'm using to apply this is a MAC 242 brush. I like this one because it's a little bit stiffer and it's very narrow, so it's easy for me to get into areas like this. Okay, next color I'm using is Patina, and this color is going to go all over my lid, and I'm going to use that same brush. The next color I'm using, and this one has quickly become one of my favorites, this is a Pro color. They just started carrying these at the freestanding store by my house. This one is called Ground Brown. I love this color. If you don't have this or you can't get your hands on it, you can use Mystery eyeshadow. You can use Handwritten or Embark. Okay, same brush. I'm going to put it into that. And Ground Brown is a matte finish. It's very smooth, and I love the color overall. So what I'm going to do, again, same brush, I'm going to press this, and you want to start off lightly, you don't want too much. And what I'm doing is just pressing it in out here, and then I'm going to pull that color down. And then I'm going to take my fluffy brush And so basically what I'm doing is I'm just going to add layers and blend in between. And I'm not going to take the darkness over too far into, let's say, the center of my crease. I'm just going to concentrate that color out here in this outer corner and blend, making some circular motions. Alright, what I'm doing next is I'm using this brush here. This is a flat eyeliner brush. This is a MAC 212. And I'm taking a black eyeshadow. And what I'm going to do with this is press this into the base of my lashes. And we get it as close to my lash line as possible. And then out here in this outer corner, I'm just going to slightly take it up. Now with that part, you don't have to worry about being too neat, because what I'm going to do next is take a pencil eyeliner, a black one. I'm going to go kind of right over the black that I just put down with the shadow, and then I'm going to use a brush to smooth it through. So I'm just going to use Graph Black. This is a technical pen liner. It twists up and down. I'm just going to go right along the black, and again really close to the lash line. Okay, now what I'm going to do is take an angle brush. This is a 208. This is actually an eyebrow brush, but I like how small it is. It's a little bit smaller than, let's say, a 266, as you can see the difference. And especially for me, winging it out, I feel like I have a little bit more control with this brush. So what I do is I just move the pencil through. This will soften it up a little bit, which I like a softer look to my liner. I don't always like the harshness of just a black line across my lid. So I like to go through these steps to make it look softer, but nice and straight and even. And then once I have the liner kind of smoothed out, that's when I'll go back in and do my wing. So I'll zoom in for that part. What I like to do is take my brush and go into the liner like this and take some off. And then I just kind of smooth it out on my hand so that my brush, let me zoom out for this part. I go like this on my hand so that the brush has liner on it, but there's not too much, and plus I like to flatten it back out again. So then I'll just come out to the corner, and I usually just line up from this lower outer part here, and then I just pull upward. And then I'll come back in and connect it. And I'm not really pulling on my eye too hard. Just a very, very minimal amount of tension. Okay, so the liner is on, and I just realized that I forgot to zoom in, but that's what it looks like. What I'm going to do now is go back to that first step. I'm going to take that push brush into a little bit of matte black, and what I'm going to do is just press it in right over the top. So if you have a more mature eyelid and when you put your eyeliner on you notice that it's skipping, this is a good way to sort of fill in those skip marks so that it looks more even. And this will just darken up your line just a little bit more. And this is a real easy way to even out your liner if you got a little bit thicker on one side than the other. Okay, I'm going to show you guys a way to clean up. So let's say your wing gets a little too thick, or you're just not liking how it looks and you want to I don't know, whatever the case may be. It's too thick, it's uneven. This is a pretty easy way of evening things out with your liner. So what I do is I have several of these brushes. I take a brush like this and a little bit of concealer, and I like to use hard or solid concealers like the Studio Finish or the Laura Mercier Secret Camouflage, whatever you like. So what I like to do on my hand is just work the product into the brush, take a little bit of it off, and then this is what I'll do. I'll go in right in here, right along that edge, and kind of pull up and then down. It's a real easy way to straighten out a line. You can also kind of use that trick as a guideline. So you could go in with your flat brush, put some concealer in, sort of make a line, and then you can use it as a guideline for your wing liner. Okay, so after the liner is on, I like to go ahead and tight line, and for this I like to use my Definedly Black Prolongwear pencil. It's really super black, it's very creamy, it goes on smooth, and it lasts a long time. I like this one better than Black Ice. So I'm going to go ahead and tight line. Alright, so I have the mascara on the top. What I'm going to do is go back into Patina, and I'm going to run a little bit of that along my lower lash line as well. Just going to use a small fluffy brush. I'm going to go in and add a little bit of mascara. I'm using the Haute and Naughty, Haute, I don't know how you pronounce it. It's this one here for my lower lashes. Okay, so my eyes are done. I'm going to go ahead and put my lip on real quick, and I'm going to use Soar lip liner. It's a pink color. It's a little bit darker pink color than something like Pink Treat. And once I put it on my lips, I just kind of move it around, and I'm using that as my lipstick. And then over that I'm going to use a little bit of my Ample Pink Plushglass. That's what it looks like. Just going to go right over the top. So this is the look that I did in my Instagram picture. I really like it. I think it's pretty. It's very easy to wear. In my opinion, I think it's easy to do. I've worn this probably three times now. I've done this, and I really like doing my liner like this. I feel like it's easier. If you struggle with putting eyeliner on or winging it, try what I did. I realize it's a lot of steps, and it takes just a little bit longer. I feel like the outcome is really nice. Just give yourself a little bit more time. Definitely practice with that technique, and I think it'll pay off for you. As far as the rest of my face goes, obviously I did my foundation, my eyebrows, everything done already. So I'll just quickly go through what I used on my face, and then we'll be done. Okay, I used a little bit of Studio Fix fluid. I used probably less than a pump on my face. I did a little bit of bronzing with my Chanel Cream Bronzer. I then powdered with a little bit of my MAC Color Correct powder in Ajdust. I did a little bit of a highlight with this mineralized skin finish. It's called Global Glow. Really like that a lot. If you've not seen that, I encourage you to go to a counter and check it out. It's really pretty. For my cheeks, I used my Proenza blush. This one is called Ocean City. Really, really, really like that a lot. What else? And that's it. You guys saw what lips I used. So, and my eyebrows is just the same. I used a wax, and then I went through with my Brun eyeshadow. So, but that's it. Let me know what you guys think. Again, very wearable. You know, you could use this as sort of a neutral look and just not put as much eyeliner on or wing it out. But I think it looks really pretty. We'll zoom in one more time. And I like the lips too. It's just Soar lip liner and Ample Pink. Very pretty. So anyway, whoopsie. That's it. I got my hair in a little bun. Can you guys see that? There's about 4 million bobby pins in that sucker, but it's staying put. And then I wanted to show you guys one more thing. If you're not friends with me on Instagram, you did not see this, so you may be seeing it for the first time. But I got another tattoo This one is a lot bigger than my other one. But this, and please, if you don't like tattoos, that's fine. I respect everybody's, you know, opinions and whatnot, but please don't say anything negative. This tattoo means a lot to me. I waited a very long time to get this. I'll just kind of go through my story real quick. I had leukemia. As a matter of fact, on May 11th this year, it will be 2 years that I've been in remission, so woohoo for that. But I waited a long time to get this tattoo. It's very important to me. It signifies my fight to survive, my battle with cancer. And just up until recently, my blood levels still weren't normal enough for my body to be able to tolerate being tattooed. But once my numbers were well enough and I wasn't going to bleed to death, I went and got this done. And like I said, it's very important to me. I think it's really very pretty. It's tasteful, in my opinion. But it just, again, it signifies my battle with cancer. And I only really had one close call the whole time that I was sick. I really only had one time where I thought I wasn't going to make it, and it only takes once, and it changes things for you. So, anyway, that's a new addition to the tattoo family that's growing on my body. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you have questions or anything like that, leave them for me down in the comment section. Also, and I'm not doing this to get any more friends on Instagram. My Instagram is set to private. You know, I'm not concerned with being popular or having 10,000 friends on Instagram, but it is an easier way to sort of message me and let me know, hey, I would like to see this look, or I have a question about this, whatever the case may be. I'm on my Instagram every day. I don't go on YouTube every day, for obvious reasons. You know, I work a lot, oh my god, I can't talk. I work a lot of hours. I practically live at work, so, you know, if you ever have something that you want to say to me or a suggestion, that might be an easy way to get in touch with me. I'll leave that information in the description box below with a list of everything that I used on my face. So, alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you like my look for today. Have a great day, and I will see you again very soon. Bye.